We're off. Right, guys. Saturday, 27th of the 2nd. Saturday. Yeah. I've been working this. I don't normally work on a Saturday, but I've been working today. Just this morning, so I've had a bath now. So I've done that. Excuse me eating. Just a bit of apple. Bit of cheese. Feeling a bit peckish, you know. So I've not been on since last Sunday. Doing things, you know. As you do. A couple of things I want to say. Well, I've said in past videos. And obviously you think I'm some sort of a moron, you know. When I call these scientists, are they scientists? Pseudo-scientists, you know, make-believe bollocks, you know. So I'm going to come at it from another angle, you know. I've had the experience that I've had with the DMT and all that. And I told you, Einstein couldn't stand 2 minutes in there. Well, this guy's on about, and I've mentioned him in previous videos, you know, Ferguson, Professor Ferguson. He just, listen, I'm gonna play it now. This is on UK columns now. I think I've got it where I want it. Well, click it. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying to you, this is what you have controlling you. It's Ferguson. Not put, you know, your Western world into lockdown or what? Of course it did. With stupid models. This is Ferguson. Get real.
I didn't realize government did that, Mike. It's absolutely shocking.
But of course, one of the faces of this whole policy is the wonderful Neil Ferguson.
Well, we have to ask ourselves, how did we get here to begin with? And let's look at some of these experts. Well, this is the Grand Poobah himself, Dr. Lockdown Neil Ferguson from Imperial College fame, one of Boris Johnson's most consequential advisors. Do you think that's a fair statement?
Could be.
One of the most consequential science advisors in modern history, okay? This is the guy right here. But this is what we found out recently. Imperial Folly. Neil Ferguson has no qualification in biological sciences. Now that might come as a shock to some people, maybe not from others, looking at his work. But this was really serialized by a piece that was originally in Lockdown Skeptics, okay, by, I believe, Derek Winton. And this is what they found. In an interview on the BBC's Life Science, Ferguson conceded to not having an A-level in biology. Now that might be a little bit shocking, wouldn't it? Well, it gets a little bit more interesting. As far as publicly available information is accurate, he appears to have no formal training in computer modeling. This is the thing that he's most famous for. Medicine, of course not, and epidemiology either. He's listed, Mike, on Imperial College's website as leading epidemiologists in the UK, okay? One of the country's leading epidemiologists. Constantly, he's being referred to as the top epidemiologist, but yet he has no formal education or training in epidemiology whatsoever. I don't even think in biostatistics either. So, not great. So the computer model which Ferguson used to invent the outlandish death predictions was not even fit for purpose. Among other problems, it completely left out seasonality as a variable in projecting the progress of the pandemic. Now you'd think if somebody with some biological sciences background would have known to put seasonality in as a variable in their computer model. So
Just turn it around now. I'm going to
death
pause it
counts
now.
like 500,000 deaths or something like
You know what I mean? So, what I told about is these scientists, you know, have it exposing these so-called professors, you who know it all. Me, I'm going to flick back, see if I can find it. Probably not. What we got here? Alright. Yeah. Krishnamurti. And this on earlier, Krishnamurti. So why I want to say to you is this. Well, I've had him on, Sanguru, Echo Artoli. What is enlightenment? What is darkness? What is? I'm coming at it from this angle. I'm going to come at this paradigm, what's happening, you know, with the experiences of that. Right. And when I say what the experiences of that, the main two experiences of that is consciously nothingness. That's why I've got Krishna Dharamati on. I've had Eckhart on and I've had Sanguru on. Giving their versions of it, you know. The now, the darkness, whatever. I told you, in my experience, there was nothing. A darkness, I won't say you could physically see, but you see, you consciously see, is vast darkness, and you got a conscious thing within it. And what I'm trying to skip, right, because I'm trying to get the lady, as it were, the DMT, so I'll always be speaking from that, I suppose. What she's making me aware of, that science does not stand up. Right? The more I go down them rabbit holes, the more you can break them down. It's all nonsense, you know. I ain't got to believe any in that. It's like unlearning everything you've learned. That makes any sense. Nobody, I believe, understand that they are a spiritual being until something happens to that unique being, as it were, entity, atom, materialism, being, body, mind, spirit. Well, suddenly he understands that everything is frequency and vibration, you know. One of the things the DMT taught me about as well, well, it taught me, you know, a lot of things. That's why I'm doing these podcasts, I suppose. The female magnetism, as it were. The magnetism, the attraction, the male, the electron, the electricity, vibrating energy, as it were. Come into existence. The geometrical patterns, as it were, the basic, well, the five we know them, the cube and the triangle, pyramid, four-sided, all that. The five will fit into a sphere, as we know. So we go ether, fire, air, water, earth, as it were. That's how they perceive it to be. Both sides, I take it. I ain't got my head round that, why ether should be male yet. I'm not saying it's not, may well be. Fire male, yeah, space male, water female, earth female. I suppose in the spiritual world, as they correlate it, ether, well, whatever your signature they put across it, chemical, whatever. I know earth, carbon, water, hydrogen, that sort of thing. Scale, isn't it? It's been a beautiful day today, don't you think? The sun's been shining really bright. It is now, still shining bright. It should really be out in it, but one of my jobs today, beat Shepherd's mum, got in. Toilet's gone on. She's 88 years old, oh God. I don't normally work on a Saturday, but I went and did it, you know what I mean? So the toilet out, and I'm in bath now, washed, clothes washed, you know what I mean, with toilets, you know what they're like. But I want to say this, research deeply, try and make some sense of it. I've got a word button flashing here, God knows what that means. Probably running out of space in a minute. And I want you to understand this. You who doing the meditation, keep doing it. Keep striving, whatever. I can't tell you how to get there. Nobody can tell you how to get there. But you'll understand that the ohms, as it were. DMT, I can talk all day and long, every day, about DMT experience. It's a thinking, it's a mind-opening substance. It's a medicine. Definitely, medicine, taught me, listen, fuck that ego shit, just talk rational, try and understand it, what you don't understand, say you don't understand, you'll continue to learn from it. And then what? You know, if everything opens alright, yeah, I'd like to do ayahuasca, no problem about it whatsoever. I don't think I'll do much purging. I think I've done all purging I can do, in all honesty. But anyway, getting back on to reality, you know, so, yeah. A lot of people out there are searching, see if they're spiritual or not. They're just in touch with the materialism at the minute, and they'll do whatever they do. They'll do a yoga course or quite a lot of yoga courses, and whatever they do. Don't forget your water, precious female. Strange lemons. They're acidic, but when they enter the body, they become alkaline. Don't forget, no diseases can spread through an alkaline body. You know, just don't exist, does it? Well, like I told you about past videos, you know, disease is exactly what it is. It's a disease. It's this vibrational frequency I'm trying to get across, you know, which sounds fucking ludicrous for the people who have not experienced it. It sounds absolutely fucking ludicrous, doesn't it? You know, some made up bullshit. No, it exists, man. That frequency. You know, your DMT, your geometric shapes, your mathematics, your machines, your elves, your womb, your tunnel, your birth, your death, the gods, the vibrational sequence you are. It's very hard to explain, isn't it, unless you've actually gone through them sort of experiences. You know, but amazing for me. Absolutely every minute of it. Amazing, still is. Still learning from it. Still doing quite well. Opening my mind to things. The sun, you know, as well. It's up in the sky today, nice and bright, you know. Fetches everything into existence. Oh, by the way, let's get back on that fucking garbage today. Well, over a week gone by. So I've told you that Ferguson, he's a fucking muppet, never got no right in his life. He's a professor of what? Fuck knows. They're all searching, but mathematics all he is. Follow that, folks. You know, follow that UK column on him. Good guy. He's a nice bunch, isn't he? Like the rest of them. I'm just a working class guy, you know. But saying that, fuck me, mate. It's easy. Like I've told you about all the isolations and all this, that and the other, you know, fucking isolate it first, you fucking morons. But what concerns me, which I young brought up, and I went, you fucking bang right there, mate. You know, and say, when these fucking kids go back, you know, to school, they've got to wear their mask for like fucking 6 hours. You know, all that fucking stuff, being in close proximity to fibres. I went, what's that like? He says, what do you call that fucking thing? Fuck, I've lost it. Asbestosis. I went, oh, that's right, yeah. Fibres, yeah. Because I'm fucking telling you, these fucking masks are put, well, he didn't tell me they were petroleum, although they're all petroleum-based masks, fucking fibres, long fibres, short fibres. Me, if I were a parent today, my children were at school, I'd just say, have you do any fucking long-term risk assessment? You want my child to wear this fucking mask for 6 hours a day? Have you done any fucking long-term risk assessment? Because if you fucking haven't, you're fucking barmy, and nobody gonna take any notice of you. That's me. Oh, fucking watch this shit. I told you. You can't change a paradigm with old people. They're saying the ways, which I told you 2 videos ago. I told our Marcus. They always concentrate on the young. Wow. That's up to you. If you believe all this shit, you believe it. Me, I believe it's just a vibrating piece of spirit going through it all, and protect it. Because this occultism knows it. They all know you exist like that. They want to fucking capture you all. That's my opinion. It'll lead you down this technocracy, as it were, the fucking matrix. And we're all falling for it. Because the more they subdue you with the mask, the vaccines, the more you will concede to become that way. That's my opinion. Anyway, I'm going to get off. I'm going to sort myself some to eat out. I'm eating apple at the minute. Apple and cheese, but I finished cheese. So, that's it. Get something to eat. Get my sense ordered. Okay. And whether you got it, so be it. Right? You's on that spiritual journey who I've not recognised yet. You're spiritual. Stick with it. You'll find it. You're looking for it. It'll always give you what you're looking for. Always. Bye-bye. God bless you all. Take care. It's an ever-shifting paradigm. And it's totally confusing for everyone. But that's how it's meant to be. Keep strong. Come through it. Bye-bye. Take care now.